Testing. 1, 2, 3. Test. Okay. I'm just gonna test out the stream until 3 PM where we will start the development chat proper. So let me just maybe make a build of my game. Let's make a build. Excuse me. Let's see. Today is the January 30th, 2022. Wait a minute. I need to make a YYC build. Excuse me. The cough is pretty persistent, yeah. Excuse me. Alright, so I'm just gonna make a build and wait until 3 PM. Excuse me. Let me check the health of the stream. Okay, I think it's okay. It's taking forever to make the build. It happens every time I stream for some reason. Just let me get a drink of water. Oh man, it's taking a long time to build. You would think the compilation wouldn't take that long, right? Considering I have like a 2 PC setup for the stream, but I guess not. Oh, there we go. It's progressing. Finally. Okay, so the build is done. Let me just look for it. Where is it? I don't see it. Hang on. Where's my build? Oh, okay, found it. Okay, I think I have it. Just gonna drag my build here. Okay. Hey Zim, how's it going? I'm just waiting until 3 so that I can start the development chat with my friends. Anyway, I made the build. Hang on, let me delete this. Why is there an IAP manual in my exported build? That's weird. Okay, anyways, let me run the game. Okay, good. This is the YYC build, so the performance is a lot better. Alright, this is my time trial mode. It seems to be working, so that's good. Let me do a quick test. Run this. Beat the time. Oh no. Oh, I already failed it. Damn it. Let's try again. There we go. Time trial. Okay. There we go. Yeah, it's working. It's working. That's good. Nothing beats the feeling of you spinning up your own chat server than watching other coders develop their own custom clients for it. Are you talking about assignment 2, right? Custom client, eh? That's alright. You do you. You do what you can afford the time for. Excuse me. Yeah, sometimes the assignments can be fun, but I'm most happy when I'm working on my own project. Yeah. Personal projects are the best. Yeah, exactly. Personal project, best project. That's right. The challenge with personal project is that a lot of people don't know how to set the deadline for themselves. So then what happens is that they never finish their own personal project. So then I think it's a skill, right, to know how to finish your own personal project. I think that's important. Yeah, and it's something that I have to learn as well. Excuse me. My throat is still not feeling that good, so please pardon me. Your main issue is not enough time for personal project. Oh yeah, that is true, especially since you're a student. Yeah, I can relate to that. I also don't have time for my own personal project because of my part-time work. Because the reality of the situation is that I do need to pay my bills, right? So I need to work part-time jobs. Yeah, I guess that's just how life is, right? So we kind of need to work within what we are dealt with, I guess. Hey, thanks. Hopefully holidays. Yeah. If you make any games during the holidays, please share with me. Yeah, I always love to check out like what people are working on. Yeah, and I think there are like pretty impressive personal projects coming out from students in both schools that I work at. You know, like I've seen Republic Poly students coming out with really amazing stuff. I've seen Nanyang Poly students coming out with really amazing stuff. So yeah, I'm always on the lookout. I think it's cool, and I would always like to learn. Excuse me. You have a GitHub project for your Minecraft minigame here, so let me take a look. Minecraft. Yeah, this is something that I don't even know how to go about starting. Let's see. Using this mod pack, okay. And then you have to like modify source code somewhere, right? Oh. It's a speedrunner mode. That's very cool. That's cool, man. You need to include this, like if you can record like videos of it, right? You should include a video of this inside your, what do we call that? Inside your portfolio page, you know? Yeah. That's very cool. They're trying to make an AI bot that can beat the game. Nice. Download zip, put in server folder, done. Wow. It's very cool. I would like to learn how to mod Minecraft one of these days, but I need to first know how to play Minecraft first. I tried playing a little bit yesterday. I played like 20 minutes and then I died immediately. The moment night times come, I died. So I don't actually know how to play the game. Like I know I need to quickly find a light source, right? Build a torch or something. But where do I get charcoal? You know, like I'm so bad at the game. Yeah, maybe I will eventually find the time to learn it properly. It's very cool. Thanks for sharing. Try creative mode first. Oh, that's true. But creative mode, yeah, maybe. But I'm actually more interested in absorbing the vibe of it all. You know, like playing the survival mode and trying to learn how to survive. That part seems interesting to me. Yeah. It's just that the way they design it is they kind of make you learn everything by yourself, right? Which is a breath of fresh air, yeah. But it's also, in some sense, right, quite intimidating to newcomers like myself. At this point, the people who really know Minecraft, right? They have like what, more than a decade of experience with it, right? Like they have learned so many like hidden stuff about it. Yeah, so for a newcomer, it's a little bit intimidating. Yeah, but I'll play it bit by bit, I guess. Ask F Cheese Life to teach you. maybe. Oh yeah, damn, it's 3 o'clock already. Hang on, let me just drop by the dev chat server.
Not at all.
It takes about 6 to 8 weeks to recover. Hi, Chili.
Oh, dang.
Hello!
Hi, Chili.
Hello.
Oh, sorry, I forgot the time. Yo,
Time?
yeah, I didn't realize it's like 3 o'clock already.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna time us out. Oh no.
No. How's it going, man?
I was just saying that like I need to type vertically now. Like I need to take. I have a split keyboard, so one side needs to be basically vertical, perpendicular to the table, and I need to type like with my wrist, kind of like upright. So the whole keyboard is like on its side up, basically.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's how I'm typing.
Oh,
that's how I get.
You did share a photo on Twitter, right?
Yeah. The keyboard also has a mouse mode, so I don't use my mouse all that much.
Nice.
Unless I'm playing Skull Chains, because I realized that using the mouse mode is kind of hard to play still. So I still have to use my mouse.
Right.
But yeah, other than that, I can work for pretty long amounts of time if I take breaks in between.
Nice.
Yeah.
Are you able to use a controller, like given your injury?
Barely. The reason why is because the splint, right?
Yeah.
There's a large chunk of it in between my thumb and my index finger, so it makes it hard to reach the right button, like the circle button on the PlayStation controller.
Ah, right.
Yeah, but that's the only button that's hard to reach. Everything else I can kind of reach, but when I need to hit that button, it's kind of tough.
Right.
and if I play it like in certain positions, I can't reach it at all. So it's
Damn.
definitely something that I have to kind of work around, and I have to play in a weird. I have to play it like I'm reading a book, so the whole controller needs to be up to my face.
Right,
Just to
right.
feel play. It's very strange.
Ah,
Yeah.
but does that prevent you from? Well, are you still playing games at the moment?
I'm playing God of War a little bit
Oh.
at this point. I've been watching movies quite a bit. I watched The Lighthouse a while back, and now like yesterday I watched Violent Cop. It's a movie. Is Takeshi Kitano's directorial debut.
Okay.
He does a lot of Yakuza films, so this was his first attempt at doing a serious film.
Ah.
And it's pretty messed up. The ending is pretty messed up. But after Death Chat, if I'm still, if I'm not not too tired, I wanted to make a movie poster for it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
That's cool. That's
drawing is also pretty tough actually.
Can imagine.
Yeah, a lot of stuff is quite tough. Eating is the hardest actually.
What is the hardest?
Eating.
Eating. Oh damn.
Yeah, because like now I eat about half the speed I used to eat.
Mm.
Which makes me a lot more full, which means I actually eat half the amount that I used to eat.
Mm.
Yeah,
Is that a good thing?
I guess so. I don't know. I'm not sure.
You could throw it all in a blender and then drink it through a straw.
Oh damn.
I think that would be disgusting. Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah. So how's your weeks?
I'm still dealing with the symptoms of COVID, so most of the time I'm just tired. But I'm coping with it, I guess. I used to have trouble sleeping before like 3 or 4 a.m. But ever since I have COVID, it's not a problem for me anymore.
Oh no.
I can just say, it's 2 a.m. Let me just lie down on the bed, and I would actually fall asleep now. So
I see.
maybe
I've been having the reverse problem actually.
reverse problem.
I can't sleep much. I can't sleep as easily anymore.
Oh damn! Is it because of the pain or?
I'm not sure actually.
Oh damn!
Might be because of the splint. I don't know. Not sure. Yeah.
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 John?
Tough times all around. John, yeah.
I've been thinking of things.
Yeah, I see.
It's stuff that probably you shouldn't be sharing here, right? Yeah.
What? I've been thinking about how to improve my game.
Well done.
Naruto.
Naruto.
Fantastic.
Well, shall we then?
Yeah, okay, let's start. Let me share my screen. How do I... Give me a second, because I'm operating my mouse using my keyboard, so it's gonna take a...
No worries. Take your time.
There we go. Okay. Let me move my mouse back. Oh god. Here we go. Alright, so I've done a few things here's the stuff that I wanted to talk about. So first up is my working schedule, right? So I decided to actually make a much more structured working schedule overall. Basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to work at least 4 focused hours a day, at least, like minimum, every day, which is kind of hard. When I asked a few programmers who like work the 9 to 5, right? They said that they don't do more than 4 focus hours, generally speaking. So I thought that's a good amount to shoot for. It's tough. I'm trying to make it so that like I take long breaks in between. So I don't do a 9 to 5. It's more like I work the whole day, but I take huge breaks in between each segment, if that makes sense.
That sounds good.
Yeah, so yeah, that's how I try to get that done. So I try to do some work in the early morning, then in the afternoon, then at night. So yeah, I kind of like do it like this, like morning work maybe 1 hour, afternoon work while streaming 2.5, then evening work, so a bit more, that kind of thing. So I got a bunch of stuff done this week because became a lot more productive. It's weird. Like getting a splint made me more productive. So because the reason why is because I needed to start thinking about how to divide up my time properly. Otherwise, I'll get hurt. I'll get physically hurt. So that actually made me like think about how to get more energy and stuff, and that made me actually more efficient. So the first boss I want to talk about is the Envy boss. This one is an interesting guy. He kind of steals your upgrades. So you have like electricity, shoot, and spike chains, right? Now you don't have them anymore, and he has them.
Yeah.
So like he stole my shoot upgrade, he stole my spike upgrade, as you can see from his
Oh,
chain.
dude, the spike looks different from
Yeah.
the player's spikes, yeah?
It's a corrupted version of basically.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, freak.
Then you can throw it as well.
Oh man, he's
There we go, I killed him.
behaving
Yes.
in a very violent manner. That's
He's a
awesome.
very short boss, but it's actually very, very tough.
Ah.
But based on what upgrades you get, right, it might be even tougher. So for example, if you got Buddy, he'll make his own corrupted Buddy. If you made, which isn't, the sprite for it isn't very good right now, but if you got, for example, auto aim, right, that's a painful one. Like, let me show auto aim actually.
Okay.
Auto aim and maybe what other ones do I have? Long. Oh yeah, long. Let's use long and long and spike. This is a horrible combination, and I'll probably die.
Right.
Basically, he has a long chin, and he also has spike chins. So I have this, right? Then he's gonna steal it from me now. So he has that now. And now he's following me.
Nice.
Oh, he's gonna throw. Get in!
Oh damn.
Oh no. No, oh yeah, he can evade as well. He does like segments where he does
Yeah.
evasion
Oh, I
patterns.
got him.
You got it. You're gonna get it.
Yeah, okay.
Very nice.
There we go. It's a very hard boss. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Like he can steal your upgrades and stuff. I thought that was a pretty cool little like twist on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with how difficult he was, he needed to have low health, so I gave him low health. Otherwise, it'll be like unbearable. Also, I worked a lot on the greed stage, which I think is very cool in my personal opinion. It works a bit differently now. So wait, let me click on the. Okay, there we go. So if I kill a brain, right, like that, the entire section will get destroyed like that.
Oh.
And the Sawblades can detach as well. But the Sawblades will only get detached if you kill a brain. I'm gonna put myself into invincible mode so I can explain this better.
Okay.
So if I kill all the brains, right, then the Sawblades will detach. But I can basically, okay, I'm in invincible mode, that's why that happened. But if I, for example, kill a Sawblade before it's detached, right, like that, right, then it can like solve the problem beforehand. Like it won't cause it to become detached. So the idea is that you don't want to kill the brains first, and you don't want them to attach to each other, because if they attach to each other like that, right? For example, let's say there was a Sawblade on the end there, you have to kill all of the brains in order for it to properly like do that, because it basically works by tree traversal, right? If I kill just one of them, it won't like cause the entire body to be disintegrated. You have to kill all the brains connected to the body.
Right.
Yeah, if that makes sense. Then basically, let's just pick. Oh, auto aim also got upgraded, as you will see. But it like loses strength after a very short amount of time. But also there's this part of the stage down the show. Oh, the eyeballs, right?
Yes.
If I disconnect them, they'll start to glow like a snake thing, and they'll still shoot at you. So that becomes a huge problem later on when there's more of them. Yeah, I would have been dead.
Oh,
right
the Sawblade is really dangerous.
Yeah, it's very dangerous. The idea is that you want to basically kind of destroy them before you destroy the brains. So that's the same case for the eyeballs. You want to destroy the you want to destroy the eyeballs before they become like this and they become sentient, basically.
Yeah.
So this stage is currently my favorite stage. I think it's very fun and it has a lot of cool moments. yeah, like as you can see, the auto aim is now a lot more. So the auto aim is the other thing that I worked on, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the auto aim is a lot more uncontrollable, which makes it like a kind of like a trade-off. Previously, it was very controllable and it was very easy to kill everyone with it, which was too much.
Right.
Right now, it's a bit uncontrollable and it wears off after maybe a few seconds. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, so that's basically.
So is it always targeting the closest?
Yeah, so we're targeting the ones on his path. So it does a dot product.
Ah.
So it like does a dot product and then it checks the angle. So it doesn't come back, if that makes sense.
Right.
Like if it goes towards an enemy, right, and it doesn't finish it off, you see that? It didn't like swing back and like try to take another shot at the enemy. It just keeps going in its own trajectory.
Understood.
Yeah. Yeah, and then like I think the auto aim I want to show off a little bit more. So let me go to circle data. Let me change this to pride maybe. So I'm gonna give myself auto aim, right?
Yeah.
And then like as you can see, right, it'll actually slow down the skull a little bit until it basically gives in to gravity.
Mm.
So it will like, let me see if I can show it off better. Like it isn't completely accurate basically. You still have to aim it in the general direction.
Right.
But it can have some pretty cool effects like that. But it's also pretty obvious now that it's auto aiming. Previously it was not that obvious.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Ah.
So yeah, that's the stuff that got basically revamped. And I'm pretty happy with the progress for this week. So probably next week I'll be doing Greed boss, as well as I don't know. I want to do one more stage in addition to that. But Greed is probably something that, like right now, right? The problem with doing a stage as cool as Greed, right, is that all the other stages kind of pale in comparison now. If that makes sense. Like certain stages kind of pale in comparison a little bit. To like, because especially the ones that I worked on like quite a long time ago, right? They're just kind of bland compared to the current stages.
Huh.
It's a good problem to have, and it's a common problem I think if you're improving your game constantly. That the earlier sections are gonna be, you're gonna have to come back to them and revamp them.
Right.
So I might need to like work up last, and I need to work up like the earlier stages. Maybe like the Wrath, which I'm turning to Sloth, stuff like that.
Maybe. But
yeah, so
you might want to check with the testers and see what they think also, because I find the other levels to be unique in their own sense, right? And it doesn't feel like it's weaker or anything compared to.
Okay.
That's just my point of view. Maybe you can check with.
Yeah, I'll definitely check with the testers.
Yeah.
I put out a new build I think yesterday, so yeah, we'll see how that goes. Oh yeah, but it's, right now it's like turning more and more fun, which is good. I think probably for the next one I'm gonna do is, let me show you guys. I already have a plan for how I'm gonna order up the sins, right?
Yeah.
So I wanted to actually go back and actually improve on some of the previous stuff, maybe in terms of not just like, because you were saying that it might be still as good, right? But I wanted to improve the level design, maybe.
Right.
But not the core mechanic. But also I have not finished Gluttony yet. This is the one stage I haven't finished the gimmick for.
Right.
And it's gonna be tough to program. It's gonna be tough to program that particular one because this is his gimmick, basically. Let me see if I can find like it's gonna be this gimmick where like there's mounds of fat and then the stage gets harder and harder to kind of like move around in. So it's gonna be hard to balance that. But everything else has been done. Wrath has not been done because I'm gonna replace Sloth with Wrath's levels. But Wrath is gonna basically be a boss rush.
Right.
Kind of. Like everything's gonna be combined into one on Wrath. But yeah, like this is what we have going on. I just need to make some of the bosses for the other levels as well. Like for example, Lust needs a boss. So I've already done the bosses for
Pride.
Greed, and Envy.
Right.
Sorry, not Greed and Envy. Sorry, Pride and Envy.
Yeah.
I still need to make a boss for Greed and Lust. And for Sloth, I'm thinking of taking Raph's boss and just making him slower.
Ah. Yeah, that works.
Yeah, I think that's basically it. So next week, I'm not sure which of those I'm gonna be doing, but I need to finish off the boss for Greed for sure because I'm currently like in the zone for Greed. I'm like thinking about the stage a lot, and I'm thinking about all the mechanics and how they work together a lot. So I think I'm in the perfect position to finish off a boss for this. For everything else, I'm not so sure. So I'll just put a pin on that one, like Greed boss, and something else.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's it.
Awesome.
I played a bit of the latest playtesting beta.
Yeah.
Oh.
And yeah, I played a bit of Greed earlier today, a couple of minutes.
How do you feel? Do you think it's too easy or too hard?
No, well, I'm a terrible gamer, so it was pretty hard for me. And those bouncing blades are when I didn't like take care of the blades before hitting the brains. So I would just attack the brains, and then the blades would just pop off, and like, oh shit, no.
But
I think that might be a bit too fast at the
you
moment.
did
also.
learn that you are the one that set the blade free, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So
Yeah,
I
so
do
that
know
works.
that. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So,
Yeah.
but I have trouble controlling, and my computer is potato, so everything was running super slowly, and so. But I
Like it's
can
running
tell
super
you,
slowly even with like no streaming or anything.
well, I was recording, so.
Oh, you're recording. Oh, yeah,
Oh.
I see. Okay.
But I think it's running around like 40 FPS.
That's
which,
okay for like 10-year-old
okay.
computer, right?
Yeah. So it's playable. It's just it doesn't look as smooth, or like, it doesn't look as the spinning doesn't look as fast as when I see it on your screen when you stream it. So I have a little bit of difficulty controlling, but I think it's also.
I don't think that's something I can fix though, because that's
Yeah,
just a
it's fine.
physics issue.
Yeah, it's.
I might be able to
it's
optimize
a
it,
better
but I
potato.
just want it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I should just get a better potato.
Yeah.
But I've always been playing in full screen, so maybe I wonder if I like. Is there a way to
I can
in
probably
Windows,
optimize.
yeah.
I can probably have an option to optimize the resolution, because
Yeah,
like
but-
the problem with that is that like the shader is based on the resolution as well.
Right,
So it makes it so that like if I put it at a lower resolution, it's harder to read some stuff.
right.
So
Right, but I wouldn't say I would say don't worry about this because not many gamers have
Right.
potatoes like me.
right.
Yeah.
It
But,
don't-
yeah.
yeah,
I'll-
don't
I'll-
they have some kind of data on Steam, right? So you can like check the specs of your playtesters.
Oh, I don't
computer?
think so.
No,
Do they?
I'm not sure. I just thought like there might
Oh.
be something like that.
I don't think there is.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't know about that, but there's the general Steam hardware survey.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Is the results like public anywhere?
The general Steam hardware survey. Yeah. You can find it. They publish it every what's in a while.
Every year?
Oh, okay. I see.
Hardware survey.
Yeah, so maybe you can just look that up and see if it's worth
Right.
the effort.
Yeah, I don't think I can do a bit of optimization on my side regardless. I think so. Like there is some stuff that I can tweak here and there, but I think at this point, like for a 10-year-old computer, I don't think I will put too much work to try to support that.
Yeah. I would say don't bother.
Especially since it runs fine if you're not recording, right?
Yeah, it runs about 50 FPS. or
That's
so.
yeah, I think that's okay.
Yeah, it's playable. Yeah, playable.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's playable.
So yeah, but basically, I also think that currently I'm getting into the zone for like getting work on Skull Chains done. I seem to have like this weird, like almost like a sine wave. Like I go kind of up and down in terms of my productivity. Right now, it's pretty much at a high point. So I'm trying to make it so that I do about 4 hours a day minimum, but I'm not sure whether I can reach that. So I'm just playing it by ear.
Mhm.
Mm-mm.
but I think by the next week I should get quite a bit done. So in about 2 weeks, I'm planning on finishing up most of the content. Maybe 3 weeks. 3 weeks is probably a better estimate. And in about 3 weeks, I plan on finishing up most of the content, and then getting work done on the B side of the things.
Right.
Then finishing it up from there. So I foresee it being done in about 2 months.
Right. Oh, 2 months. Does that include transitioning to the pre-launch
Steam-
promo
okay.
thingy? You know, like the
What?
business side of things. You know, promotion, reaching out.
Oh,
To people.
yeah, that includes it. So I think in 2 months I should be able to get everything done if I work at the current pace that I'm working at.
Right.
Because I got a lot done this week. It's just the main problem is seeing whether I can keep this consistent. I think.
Right.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think if I can keep it consistent, then it's pretty safe estimate that in 2 months' time I should be able to maybe not release it, but I'll get everything done by 2 months' time. Yeah.
Going gold in 2 months, right?
Yeah. I'm like spending a lot less time like doing other stuff. I'm like doing a lot of research and stuff nowadays for it. So I still need to watch it. I need to make sure I don't get burnt out or anything. So yeah. You stay safe. Okay, I'm gonna stop streaming for first.
Awesome.
But yeah, pretty happy with my progress this week.
Yeah, looks good, man.
Pretty well.
Looks good.
Good progress.
Johns, how's your progress?
Let me share my screen.
Yeah.
I'm going to say.
Please tell me you finished your title screen.
These are the things these are the comments I have this week.
I don't
No
know.
title screen.
What's the title?
Oh no.
Springy
Yes.
Octagon.
Oh,
Had
no.
a springy octagon around the game area. So, where's the game? Run the game.
Run the game.
Ta-da!
Oh, that's cool. Super Hexagon ripoff.
Hexagon ripoff. Yeah. So now there's this little springy octagon. Like we've talked about this before, right? Like when you bounce against the pedals, the sectors, you get this little effect around the thing. So if you notice that there's a springy little effect going on, I want to touch it up a little more. Because right now I'm only pushing one vertex. It should be like distributed across all the
Right.
vertices. Yeah, then it would look nicer.
Well,
But yeah,
why is it dealt to the outer ring and not to the actual inner ring itself?
because I say so.
I think it looks amazing, but there is a part of me that feel like this might impact the how easy it is, right, to read the level, because now there is an external ring, right, that is very opaque, and it might be
Yeah, that's what I was
distracting.
thinking as well. You know,
Like, screw your
it's
argument.
kind of distracting.
If it's more faded out, maybe it's fine, John.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, like making it like almost whitish.
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure if that'll work.
Okay. Let's try that. BG. It's called VGFX, I think. Anyway.
BGFX.
Now I gotta figure out where I draw the dang thing. My greatest worry is just that it causes your CPU usage to go up when I'm doing all this extra stuff. Right now, like my fans start blowing crazily hard after I play this game for a while.
It
Which
is
no.
it shouldn't,
possible
right?
to
It's a
just
simple
update.
game.
Yeah,
But I don't. Okay, I don't like to like waste work, but I don't know whether the hexagon is needed.
Well, at least I think it makes the what am I gonna say?
More dynamic.
Yeah, it makes the title screen look a little nicer.
Right.
I could get rid of it once you enter the game. Maybe.
Ah,
Oh, right.
maybe it turns into the circle, then you can get rid of it.
Yeah.
Again, more points to it, then it turns to the circle, then it's
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, is there a reason why you don't want to make the inner the inner ring wobbly rather than the outer ring.
I was gonna
Wouldn't
ask
that
that.
look kind of weird?
No,
In a ring.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
like,
like-
if it's
like-
just a little bit.
Yeah, like if you hit it, then it kind of push the sector a little outwards, you know.
Yeah.
You're talking about like these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah. Ah.
I think that will work.
Ah.
Possible, right, John?
Yes. Yes. Possible. Ah.
Ah.
Mm.
Ah.
And you can retain the same, springy code that you're using.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me.
Oh, I recognize this code.
What is this?
I recognize the HHOO. I know where you get this from.
Yeah.
The numeric stringing.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I recognize the variable name.
Oh man, you brought this
No,
up like
dang it.
so
No.
long ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, why is it suddenly not loading?
Oh,
my
no.
goodness.
Oh yeah, his site has been a bit slow recently. Because I've been recently porting over the stuff to Godot.
Mhm.
A bunch of stuff to Godot basically. And this was one of the stuff I ported over.
Mm.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. I did a bunch of Godot stuff. So I was like, oh HHO sounds familiar.
It's
Oh,
good
okay.
to know that this info sharing it comes in handy. Like we are all using all your recommendation and stuff. Oh,
Yeah. Oh, that looks better actually. That looks a lot better.
ah,
I still think it's kind of If I feel like the inner
Strange.
circle should
yeah. Probably should do it to the inner circle, I think.
Okay. What if
What if
What if?
What if-
What?
what if 50? I can't remember. What if too small. I forgot the numbers. 200? What if
Hmm.
no, I don't think that works. I don't think that works.
God damn it.
Oh yeah, I forgot to share something else.
Mhm.
But this was like right before my splint got it got instituted onto my arm. That's a weird way of saying it actually. But I'll share it later after Chini's session thing.
Okay.
Just remind me in case I forget.
Right. Something that you've done before your injury.
I re-implemented Vim. That's basically it.
We implemented Vim.
I made a Vim emulator into Godot.
Oh my.
goodness.
I basically hacked the scripting editor, but I can't work on that now because my wrist is messed up. I can only choose my projects.
All right.
Yep.
So
Right.
yeah. What else, John?
Alright, so when you're playing, you can pause the game. Yay!
Yay.
Yeah.
Stuff, yay!
Very important
Nice.
stuff. Yeah.
Very
Very
important
nice.
stuff.
I mean, that is quite important now.
Yeah. It is.
A smooth step to ease in rotation via keyboard. So I previously the rotation was kind of just a linear thing,
Right.
like the speed. You hold down the key and then it increases speed linearly.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Now I implemented it via some kind of a logistic curve or something like that.
Right. So
Uh,
Snap, the curve is just ease in out, right? Slow
Yeah, I
fast to
guess
slow,
so.
right? Is
Yeah,
it?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Got it.
Although the amount of the duration that I set it to run over is like so small that I think it's actually pretty much the same as before.
I think subconsciously we'll still feel it.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think
I hope
that's
so.
better.
I hope so. And then that's it. That's it for this week's update. And
Nice.
what am I going to do next week? I just
John, you're
wanna
so close to publishing it. When are you going to publish it?
I will talk to Toki or something
Okay.
this week. This week, okay. I will do this. Talk
Mm,
to Toki.
nice.
Nice.
Me?
No.
No. Talk to Toki.
No,
And,
no.
And who else?
You can try talking to Armor Games, but I think Armor Games, the audience in Armor Games, wants something different. Yeah, I only know Poki and Armor Games. I mean, those are the ones that still pay
Newgrounds doesn't pay for.
Yeah,
Oh.
Newgrounds doesn't. Yeah, they used to though. I think.
I mean, do they?
Yeah. There was a time where they actually sponsor Flash games. I'm not sure if they still do that, but that was like I don't know, like 10 years ago.
I see.
Excuse
I mean, they have their own Behemoth Studios now, right?
Yeah.
Behemoth.
Behemoth, yeah.
Let's see. Cool Math Games, Armor Games, Addicting Games, Congregate doesn't do it anymore.
Congregate don't do
and
it,
Add
yeah.
some small websites.
Editing games. Oh wow, editing games is still around. You can try them.
Yeah.
Cool Math Games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Cool Math is literally math games, right, John? So
I don't know, man.
how
I mean-
Why this looks so retro?
yeah.
Does Assembloid look like a math game?
Ah,
Darklight Swap look like a math game.
ah.
Animal Noses, does that look like a math game?
No idea. But some of these websites, they are not like mobile centric. So yours is designed for mobile, right? You might want to
Hey, you can play it in your browser.
yeah. So you might want to keep an eye out for portals that specializes in those. Like
Right.
Poki has like made the shift to mobile already.
Hmm.
It's very
Cool.
cool. Yeah.
So yeah, what do I want to do? I want to touch up the little hexagon effect. It's not a hexagon; it's an octagon actually. To be very accurate.
Okay.
Here, 1, 2,
Bring out
3,
my
4, 5, 6,
protractor
7, 8.
set.
Wonderful.
Alright.
Yeah.
fantastic.
Jelly.
Very nice.
Jelly.
Very nice.
Yeah. Want to touch it up a little bit and then ship it to the. I'll talk to the publishers and stuff.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna do next week. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Awesome.
Right, Chini.
Very nice.
Okay. Excuse me.
Plonk.
Sorry about that. Hang on, Share my screen. Share my screen. Share my screen. Okay, let's
Can see.
Okay, awesome. Let's speed run this. Why do I have this root cert here? I don't know why. Let me delete this. Okay, so as I've mentioned last time, I'm working on the time trial mode still. I think I'm like almost done. So if you take a look here, alright, if I turn on the time trial mode, you can see, okay, the description is here, everything is here, you can see the trophy is here. That means I've beaten all the time required for this world. I can go back to, say, world 2, and I'm going to continue trying to beat the timing. So here's a demonstration. Right, I beat the timing here. If I beat the timing, I can see it here. There's some trophy to say that, oh, you beat the timing. I can move on to the next one. Oh, oops.
What?
Please-
More sponsor.
Okay, and then I'm going to try beat the time here. Alright.
What a pro gamer.
Because I'm playing my own game. Anyways, if I close this, you'll see that the same animation for the flag is reused here. So that part is done. So and all of this is recorded into a save file. So there's some persistence there, which is necessary for the game. And then one more thing. One more thing is. If you notice, every single level have their own like required timing. I have written back then, I think a few weeks ago I talked about it, that I have a time logger that records my timing as I play each level. So I had that raw timing in a file. Then I wrote like a time log expand. So I just wrote a function that allows me to sorry. That's my bloody thing. Okay. Sorry, I don't know why they reset my directory. Tags. So it allows me to like load in my raw timing, alright, and then go through it and then add a little bit of padding time and round it up, and then I'll save it into a new file called padded. That way, right? I can ensure that all of my timing is it's not too difficult, it's beatable.
Right.
Yeah. I guess the best way to do it would be to like hand tweak it, but there are 99 levels, and I'm not sure if and I'm not sure if I want to do that. So I just have like this padding for every single level, and then since I'm almost done now, what I need to do is to release this into beta testing and let people test it just to make sure that it's working fine. So that part is done. What I'm going to work on next is there needs to be some kind of a display in the world selection, like if I beat every single time trial within the world. So if I beat everything here, right, I think I want to display like a trophy beside the world number. Yeah, just to show that you have beaten the level. There's some progress being displayed within the world selection screen. So that's one thing. Some other quick updates is I have spoken to Poki again, and I'm not sure if I mentioned this last week. They are not interested in Jump Over the Rings, right?
Yeah.
Because I mentioned that, right? Okay. They are interested in Serious Scramblers, so I've actually signed the contract already. So now it's just I have like placed an explicit deadline for that project, and I have a deadline to meet now, which is the end of March. I'm supposed to release Serious Scramblers HTML5 by the end of March. There's a few like technical requirements that I need to meet. One being that the entire game, at least the initial loading size, has to be 5 megabytes. I think if I don't take the audio into account, right, then 5 megabytes is not a problem. But I do have like a few pretty lengthy music in there, so I might have to look into how to go about
like compressing or
it's I might have to lower the bitrate maybe and see how that goes.
okay.
So that's just one tiny concern, but it's true that now I have like an actual deadline to meet. I'm not quite sure what that means when it comes to my next game idea. Right? I say I want to release a new game every year, so I'm not sure if that's going to impact my ability to release a game this year. I'll need to reevaluate whether I can do that or whether I should maybe for my new IP, right? Maybe it should be something like even smaller. So I'll see about that. Another quick update from last week is I said that there was a line in one of the contract with Plugin Digital that was a bit concerning, right? It's basically I'm signing away my all the rights of all my games, new games for the next 3 years, and I think that is not that's probably not a good thing, and that's probably a mistake in the contract. So I've spoken to them, and they say, oh yeah, we'll remove that line. So I'm thinking, right, when I was talking to the person responsible, right, in Plugin Digital, when we were discussing, right, we talk about the details is like such and such, but I think when it comes to the contract, right, they kind of, I think the very common practice is that they'll just take a template from some previous project and then just present it to me as is without maybe doing the due diligence of like going through every single detail and correcting it to so I think that was the mistake there. I've spoken to them. They are going to they say they are going to adjust the contract and get back to me again, so we'll see how that goes.
Nice.
Yeah, and that's it. So yeah, shall we recap?
Oh yeah.
You have something to share, right?
I do, but it's basically I'll just sum it up.
Okay.
Basically, I ported over a bunch of my helper functions over to Godot, but I realized that using VS Code, right, or GDScript, which is the scripting language for Godot,
right,
has issues. Even though like, I want like the Vim functionality and everything, right? So what I did was I literally wrote a plugin for Godot that kind of like hooks into its scripting editor and makes it so that like you can use actual Vim commands move in there.
Sorry,
And you
can you repeat? How do you hook it in?
actually, let me show my screen. Hopefully, it doesn't like it actually works.
Okay.
Show my screen.
Does it require you recompiling the editor or something?
No, I just need to go to project settings and then I just need to enable this plugin here.
Ah.
So this is the code that I've written for it, right?
Ah.
So and this is what it does so far. So I can do like the. Wait, let me see if I can get it to load up the. There we go. So if I press escape, right, it gives me a caret symbol, and I can actually like use HJKL to move like that. I can even like select text using V. I can go to the end of words, and I can go to like I can use W and B, and I can go back and forth. It's a bit janky at the moment. I can use escape to like switch back out to normal mode. I can press A and I can like start typing here. And I can press I and I can start typing here as well.
Nice. And any plans to publish this plugin? I imagine like with some people within the Godot community would be excited for this.
It's kind of preppy at the moment though. The only thing is that like people thought that it would be taking too much work if like you were to make a Vim plugin, and I think if you want to emulate all of Vim, then obviously that will take a lot of work, as John probably knows. But if you just want to have the basic functionality, like for example delete till a certain letter or whatever, then it's not that bad. Like I can say VED and then like that. You press Shift A. I can go here, I can press I to go there, I can press A to go there, that kind of thing. And it's most of the basic functionality can be coded probably in a week or so. And that's basically most of what I use Vim for anyway. So yeah, it's pretty interesting, I would say. I'd say like it's possible to have like a pretty robust Vim mode, or at least like some kind of like not full emulator, but like some kind of like hacky Vim mode in Godot, and I think that would be pretty good. The way I'm doing it is I'm basically just keying into the script editor, and then I'm getting the previous text written, and then after that I'm just kind of hacking it into it just to make sure that it works. I'm not actually gonna use this code if I were to actually do it.
Plugin is written in GD script.
Most of the Godot games are written in GD script, as well as most of the actual editor itself is actually written in GD script.
Even the plugin itself is also written in GD
The
script.
plugin is written in GD script, yeah.
Wow.
So a lot of like stuff in Godot is kind of like written with its own language. So yeah, the code isn't too bad, but then I'll probably like make it better if I were to actually try to turn this into an actual thing. But basically it's possible. It's possible to actually take all this stuff, and also I have like my own like debug stuff. So I like kind of like ported over some vector functionality. But also this is pretty cool. I made it so that like you're able to draw debug lines and see for how long they last. And then like because GD script is like quite concise, you can like just make a simple function like this without having to use a class or anything, and just like yeah, this all this code like from here to here makes it so that I can draw lines and it will like last in the editor for a certain amount of time.
Oh, very nice.
And then like numeric springing and yeah, all that kind of stuff. And I was just testing it out and seeing whether it's viable.
Wait, so if you add all
particular
these functions as a plugin, does it mean that when you write game logic, all of this is you have access to all these functions?
Yeah, I have access to all this, but this is more like singleton. Like you can use like something called auto load, and you can just enable that. Then you can like go to here, you can just say h dot whatever, or you can even basically it works as a singleton, but you can also have access to like static variables and stuff like that.
Very cool.
Yeah, so it's pretty good for that kind of stuff. Let me see if actually does this even run? Because I remember I was deleting some stuff because that's not the Vim mode. Oh, there you go.
There we go. Look at that.
I was trying out some numeric spring stuff, and I realized that after Skull Chains, right, I kind of want to dedicate my time to using Godot to try to like make my future projects.
Right. Is there a reason why?
Yes. So think of Godot as kind of like it's not completely accurate to say this, but think of it as an in-between between like GameMaker and Unity. The problem with Unity I find is that it doesn't have a proper 2D mode.
Right.
Like that's a huge problem actually. So like it doesn't like a lot of the stuff like you run into a lot of problems with it when you're trying to do some basic stuff when you're coming to pixel games. But Godot has a proper 2D mode, and it also has a pretty robust scripting system, and it has a lot of stuff that's coming soon. Once 4.0 hits, right, which the alpha just hit a few days ago, people have been waiting for it for about 2-3 years. Once that hits, a lot of stuff is basically on par with Unity or better, including like some adjustments to the tile map editor, which is now going to be one of the best tile map editors for any game engine in build, that kind of thing. And like, yeah, a lot of stuff are like, and also writing plugins for it is stupid easy, as you can see. Like doing this in Unity will be, I don't know, like, and you can't even do that in GameMaker, but like doing it in here feels very effortless, I guess. So it feels like I could probably modify the whole editor to my liking, which is even the scripting window I can modify to my liking, or like even the look of the entire editor I can modify to my liking. So that customizability is like something that I really want. So yeah, I'm probably gonna go and use this going ahead. The only problem is that I can't really export to Switch without huge difficulties, or like other engines. Other platforms.
Right.
I can export to like iOS and Android, and that's really about it. I guess like Windows, Mac, Linux.
Right. But other consoles will require you to work with a third party, right?
Yes.
Right.
Which I'm not gonna worry about for now, I think.
Yeah.
But I want to make small games, right? So even if I need to rewrite it, it shouldn't be a big issue. But yeah, like that's basically all I have to show for Godot. I kind of want to like go back to working on this plugin, but I realized that with my current health situation, I have to be very, very smart about how I divide up my time.
Right.
Otherwise, I will not be able to get anything done at all. So I'm focusing on Skull Chains for the moment. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still want to work on it for fun from now and then, though. I'm trying not to burn out on Skull Chains too much.
Yeah.
When I get focused like this, I sometimes burn out, like crash and burn sometimes.
You have to pace yourself, right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay,
Let's
recap.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I did the greed stage. I redid it, and I did the envy boss this week, and I also redid the auto aim upgrade. Next week, I'm definitely doing a greed boss. I don't know about anything else though. I'm probably going to either finish up the gluttony stage gimmick or finish up another boss. So that's what I'm probably gonna do. Yeah.
Sounds great.
John?
And I am just finishing up my game, and then next week I will try to pitch it to some game websites, web game websites, to get some money out of this.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
There's a Google HTML5 platform, right? Yeah, I forgot what it's called. You can
I
check.
wonder if they've cancelled it already.
I'm not sure, because when I reach out to them, they actually email me back, right? And then I send back more details, and then it's just radio silent from there. But but you can try it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think you might want to manage the expectation, because it seems like with a lot of these web platforms, right? If you just pay attention to their game, it does seem like more and more of them are starting to become more and more mobile centric. You know what? By that I mean, you know, a lot of the retention features and everything is starting to resemble more and more the mobile games. So because yours is a lot more I don't know what to call it, pure, I guess. Right? It may not be the kind of games that the platforms are looking for. So you might have to ask around a bit before you find one that.
Yeah, but at the same time, I think gotta start somewhere with like trying to sell your games or.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So please share with us how it goes next week. I'm interested to know if there is a market for a very I don't know how to explain this. a game as a game, you know, like is what it is, you know, a tiny package that is polished and clean. Like I want to see if there is a market for it still. Right. Yeah, without all the, you know, the retention mumbo jumbo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Is that it, John?
Yeah.
Okay, I did time trial mode. I think I'll be able to finish it next week, and I'm going to work towards publishing the update. That's it for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. So
Nice. So,
I'm not sure if I'm gonna stream anymore after this because I'm holy shit.
tired?
I've been tired for the whole weekend for some reason. Maybe like because I did too much over the weekdays.
Yeah, man, you went into Bankai mode. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you're feeling the after effects.
Yeah, but hopefully maybe I can rest up like now, and then like tomorrow I can do work again. Because I think yesterday was the most tiring. Yeah.
Right.
So I don't think I'm gonna be streaming after this.
Yeah, I mean, take a break, man. You deserve it.
Yeah.
All right. Shall we call it here?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is Death Chat 72 or 73. I cannot remember.
I can't remember either.
Yeah. I think it might be
One of those.
Yeah, one of those. Yes. So
Yeah.
let's do this again next week, same timing, GMT plus 8, 3
Alright.
p.m. on the Sunday. Yeah. Thanks, Xiao.
Alright.
Thank you. Thanks everyone for hanging around. Yeah.
Thank
See
you.
ya.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Okay, that was good. Yeah, but John, I'm just serious about the you know, I want to, you know, back in the Flash days, you know, you can just make a game as it is, right? Whatever kind of game you want, and then you put it up on flashgamelicense.com. You know, you make some quick buck from it, and that's something that I really liked, right? You know, you just focus on making the game, but it seems like these days you can't just, you know, make a game, right? With the sole focus on, hey, I just want to think about the, you know, the moment to moment gameplay. You know, that's just what I want to do. I just want to maybe focus on this one interesting game mechanic and make an entire game out of it, right? That's what I really appreciate, right? But these days, right, you after you do that, you still have to think about the bloody retention, right? Oh, how many people are going to come back to this game on the second day? You know, and it's not something that I enjoy thinking about. Yeah, but it is a part of the industry now. You know, I think even AAA is doing this kind of thing. You know, like so yeah, I want to know if there's a market for what you're doing. So if there is, right, I'll be quite happy. Yeah. Yeah. Please let me know how it goes.
I will try to find something.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Cool, man. Shall we end it? Yeah, I'm also feeling a bit tired. Hey, do you want to play some Resident Evil? Sure.
Alright. Okay. Let's play it then. Thanks everyone for hanging around. It's time for us to go. So we'll see you again very soon. We'll be doing this again next week. I'll be back to stream my development of Jump Jubua, or maybe even a new game very soon as well. So see you all. Bye. Oh, thanks for dropping by, Amanda. See you. Bye.
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 Do.